then you just accept it.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. It's fine. It took me a while to understand it too when I first was getting to do it. Hi. I'm Hannah. I didn't catch your name.
I'm Jenny, and this is Dave.
Hi.
Hi.
You want to call Dave Zach? You want to call Zach up?
Call Zach up?
Yeah, we can call Zach up for a minute. He's downstairs.
Oh.
Having breakfast. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
Good.
All right. Yeah, I just have I like my questions laid out. Just but of course you guys can ask me anything or however you want to go about this too.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is our first live on Instagram, so we're like, you know.
It's not my first, but it's like I'm still like just getting used to it. You know?
Okay.
You know, like especially like my camera angles and stuff too. Like I've not been good at that with my past ones. Like my one friend was like, "Anna, you gotta turn it. Like you're upside down." Thank you.
Well, thanks for inviting us.
Oh yeah, no problem. I love watching your guys' videos. It's like it's kind of like it brightens your day, you know.
Oh, good. Oh,
Yeah.
Zach. People like watching Zach eat. Here he is. He'll pop in for a second, if that's okay.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Morning. Hi. How are you guys?
Hello, everybody.
Zach, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi,
Hi.
Zach.
Hannah.
Hannah. Hannah. I'm good. How are you?
Hi.
What are you doing today?
I'm good today. Drive with you. Shop?
You want to go shopping today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
He's looking at a few words. Okay, it's okay.
Good job, Zach. What are you doing? You going downstairs?
Okay. That's about as long as his telephone conversations too.
It's like I can, but I just happen to like ramble and stuff during them. Get off of them. Yeah, so I'll just start with the questions. Like my first one I had was, does Zachary like help manage like the social media account? Like, does he like help with that part?
Help as in you'll have to define help. So he
Like-
likes. You mean like online, or like with the video, like creating the videos?
I guess like both. Like, does he like want to help with like the actual setting up like the post, or does he want to decide what he wants to post or anything? Ever?
Yeah, we don't post anything unless he gives us the
Right,
okay.
Right.
Yeah, but like, does he like help give like ideas? Like, hey, I want to post this.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He'll say, what is the thing he likes to say? He'll say, tape you. He has a hard time with like you and me. That's a really hard thing right now. It's
like when he says help you,
he
actually means he needs help.
Tape you means tape me.
Yeah.
So he'll always say tape you, and that means like he's on. You know, he tape you, and a lot of things I don't even use because lots of things I tape lots of things all the time. He's like, tape you, and sometimes he has an opinion he wants to say that sometimes may not be appropriate for social media. He's like, tape you, I'm like, okay, Zach.
I'll tape you, but I won't post it.
Right. This is not going on live because they will not think this is appropriate.
I don't think he has any idea how.
Because he'll be angry at me, and he'll want that. He'll want everyone to know how mad he is at me. Like,
Yes.
And sometimes I'm like, well, sometimes people ask me that, if we they like the fact that we keep his we keep it happy, and that we keep his meltdowns off social media, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And so when he I guess when he's angry, I guess I could post some of those times when he's upset, because he wants that to be posted.
Yeah.
I think that's a fine line, showing being respectful, respectful of him. But yes, he has a lot of control over what gets posted.
Right. My next one, how did he get really interested in trains?
I don't know.
Good question. Maybe from movies he's seen. I don't know.
Well, he liked Thomas the Tank Engine when he was
Thomas the
little.
Train. Yeah.
And then my dad.
I did too when I was younger. Yeah, I liked
Did you?
Yeah, my mom even said recently, like, she was like, you used to know, like I'm like, really?
Like all of the Thomas Train?
Yeah.
And did you just grow out of it?
I don't remember at all.
You don't?
I was like, I just know that I know some of their names, but I don't know what type of train they were.
Wasn't Thomas on like PBS or something? Yeah.
I think also that, I don't know, I think the train noises are soothing to him.
Yeah. Yeah, to the point, like, I used to live near train tracks, and so like it like that part like didn't help me sleep, but just like, I don't know, maybe like on a TV or something it was fine, but like being right next to it, like, no, this is not good for me to sleep.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure. Probably the whistle and stuff was probably.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah,
and
you love those.
My dad who's passed away 4 or 5 years ago. They had like a routine at night. It was like a America by Rail. It's back. I'm showing how old he is. It's a VCR movie. It was called America by Rail, and it was a very soothing voice. It was a man who talked about America by Rail, and it was all the trains and where they were going and all over and they would watch that at night to help him go to bed, because Zach, it was difficult for him to sleep. And I realized my dad, now that he's passed away, it kind of clicked to me. Zachary's all of a sudden, we're doing those America by Rail. Like, we went to Yellowstone, and now we went to
Grand Canyon,
and now he wants to go to California. He wants to go to San Francisco. San Francisco. And I realized when
Good
we
luck
were
with that one.
Yeah. I realized when we were on the train, when I started to see the scenery, I'm like, wait a second, we're going to America by Rail. I realized we're doing all these trips. And I think it's kind of his way to process and mourn my dad. I think this is kind of his.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's different ways to do that.
Yeah. So that may be, a reason why he likes. I've never seen him more relaxed as when he's on the train.
Oh, yeah. Did he ever get actual, like I went to this thing when I was like little, like it was actually like Thomas, like I actually got to like ride that or something. Like, did you do that?
Yeah. Did you remember? You remember that?
I saw photos and stuff. I barely remember it, but not much. I was like probably like 3 years old.
Yeah. We did that once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thomas looks like he could belong in a semi. The front of Thomas, the front of Thomas, looks like he could travel well. So, yeah.
I liked what it was when I was little, like the part of it kind of looked like actual like toys and stuff. Now, like when I see like the new ones, I'm like, it doesn't look like realistic to me.
It doesn't?
Like the animation, like I liked the old animation because it kind of like looked like more toys. It looked like more related to a train to me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like I just like it's kind of like gone overboard with animation to me now.
I haven't seen the new ones. He doesn't watch the new ones either. So maybe you're right. I didn't even think
that
of
might be why too, because it doesn't maybe like look like an actual like train to him. Like,
yeah,
kind of like just a drawing to me. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has no interest in the new ones. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
My next question's like, like they're different. What do you think are like the good and bad examples of how autism is represented in the media?
In the media,
Yeah, movies, TV shows.
on TV shows.
Yeah, yep.
Um,
I don't
we could go down a winding hill on this one. Um, well, for one, I wish they would show more females.
I know it's always males. Like I noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's a wide range, and I mean, I know it's hard to get the whole range of autism, but I mean, I think they're getting better at it. But
like, what's the show you watch? The Good Doctor or something? Isn't he supposed to be autistic?
I don't really watch that anymore. I mean, I start watching them and then I get uninterested. You know, I kind of see what it's going to be like, and then I'm like, you know, I watch it a little bit to see how good it's going to be, and then I really like that new one, the Autism in Love one,
Love on the Spectrum.
because it's real people with autism, and I think that's cute. Have you seen that one?
No, I will check. I will see if I can check it out. Yes.
It's on Netflix, and
It's pretty good. It's
the
funny and
the first one is couples in Australia, and now the second season is our couples in America, and they're real people. It's a what are those, reality show? It's a reality show of people with autism on the spectrum, and they're trying to find love. I like that one because they're real. I mean, they're real people,
Right.
real struggles, and what they're going through, and I like that one the best.
I watch, and I don't know if he's watching it right now, but as we see it on Amazon Prime, and one of the actors follows my account.
Really?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I don't know if he's watching it right now or anything, but I love watching it. It's really good. If you guys ever
I haven't even heard of it. We don't have Amazon Prime, but I'll have to look up on about it.
It's really good. They even have actual autistic people being the characters, and so that's why I love that.
Good.
They're staying true to that.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yes.
I think they're a lot better. I think they're a lot better at it. I know when Zach was little, we didn't know about autism as much, and I know when I would say the first thing I would say, he's autistic. Well, it would be, can you do anything cool? No. I mean, he is cool. I don't know what you're trying to say to me. You know, they automatically brought up Rain Man, and I don't hear that anymore. Thank goodness. I'm so glad I don't hear that anymore.
I know, like that seems like to be the only like example that people relate to. Like, oh, so he's like that. No.
No.
Yeah.
Don't expect it to be.
At least that movie's getting old enough now that people don't know it.
Yeah, like my mother was when I was younger, she was trying to like say like I think she has autism or something. The doctor was like, nah, she's not. And like it wasn't until my year of like high school that I wasn't diagnosed with autism yet. They just diagnosed me with auditory processing disorder. It wasn't, but my mom was like, no, she has autism. The doctor's like, no, she just has this. And then I got to college, and I was really struggling being there. And the disability service coordinator, I was like, please tell me that I'm autistic. And she's like, yes, yes, you are. I was like, finally, somebody's gonna listen to me.
Yeah. For the Greater Good said 2 seasons in Australia and 1 season in America. I don't know if we've had all 3 seasons on it. From the perspective, the media is getting better at not portraying ASD as mainly reclusive. True. Sorry, I was just
Oh no, I was just trying to read the yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so too. I think so too.
Yes.
I think they're getting better at not doing the like Rain Man. You know, like the
Right.
like these are the distinct personality traits that they have, which is good because it's very evolved. It's very different. Everyone has very different personality traits, and
The one bad one that I've heard of, and don't, I guess, want to watch it for that reason of everybody saying it's bad. Is they said music, the Sia's music
I
one,
know.
that one's bad.
I know. I keep hearing that too, and I'm purposely avoiding it because of it. So I'm like, I know. I'm like,
I know. I'm just like, nope.
I don't know.
My next one, like, well, you answered part of it, but what are his other like coping strategies when he's overstimulated? When I'm watching the train stuff, but was there anything else?
His coping strategies.
Yeah, like
I don't know if we've. I don't know. Have you seen it? I don't know which one I ever posted. I know I posted on TikTok. I don't know if I done it on Instagram or Facebook yet. He has like a little backpack. You'll see his little backpack he always has. He's pretty good at that. He takes his little things with him. He's got his earphones. He's got his notebook and paper. He writes everything with. So he'll pull that out. He'll have his phone if he's out in public. He has his little phone, that he takes with him with his earphones. He'll listen to music, YouTube, a blanket if he needs to. It's his little backpack. He has all of his little support gear for little, it's kind of, and he does it himself now. When he was younger, we used to do it for him, but now he knows. He just I'll be like, do you have this? Yep. He usually takes everything with him on his own now. So, it's pretty much, usually if he has pen and paper, he's good. And his earphones, just in case.
I used so much paper when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah, I used so much paper when I was younger. Like, I'd be at my grandma's or something. She's like, I just bought a stack of paper. Where'd it go? Like, I drew on every single one.
Yeah, he uses a lot of paper.
He buys dollar store. He comes home with paper all the time. That's the thing, yeah. Well, at least he's not drawing on walls anymore.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I draw on my tablet, so I'm like, well, just not wasting any more paper. Like, that works. Oh my God. My next one, what's his favorite Beatles song?
Oh.
A
lot of people ask me that question.
Yeah, I think it's possibly "Let It Be."
He likes a lot of Beatles songs.
He likes a lot, but that one he knows the words to, so I know that's one of his favorites. What other ones?
He likes "Here Comes the Sun." He likes
Here
a lot.
Comes the Sun. Yeah.
I don't know. We disagree. I like the original. I like the older Beatles. He likes kind of the more like hippier Beatles.
Yeah, I don't like it. When they were like the boy band.
I like the boy band Beatles.
I like them when they, I don't know.
Hippie Beatles.
I guess so, yeah.
So Zach likes the combination. He likes either one.
Yeah.
He likes all of them.
Yeah.
He doesn't like Yellow Submarine. He doesn't like any of that stuff.
No. I think Zach likes the old, like the boy band, those songs when they first.
He prefers. He's not a John Lennon. He's more of
Paul McCartney.
That's why my mom loves Paul McCartney.
He likes the love song.
They said they liked him.
I'm a Paul McCartney fan too.
Yeah, and he loves Paul McCartney and Wings, Silly Love Song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he loves that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Band on the Run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he has a lot of he has good musical taste, and he knows a lot of music. He does. Something comes on, I'm like, wow, I can't believe he knows the words of this.
It was always hard for me to hear, like, for I have a like bad hearing, like for comprehension and stuff. So like with songs and stuff, like, Hannah, those aren't words. But like, really?
Yeah, he doesn't always get the words
right. I was gonna say it's interesting that you said that. Is it that you're not? Is it not? You're not hard of hearing. It's the comprehension, correct?
That too, but also that like sometimes with words, like the songs, if like a certain like singer, if they're like singing too fast, I'm just like, I get the part of it, but like some of the words, like okay, that's just a gibberish word to me. So it just sounds like when I sing it, I'm like, that's not even a word. Can't
That's
like
exactly
He
what that
does
goes.
that.
That goes.
that's what it
That.
sounds like to me.
That will just make a noise.
Or,
That.
or he'll smush the words. He'll
Yeah.
smush like
Yeah,
5 words together, and he'll make his own word up. It's so
yeah,
cute. We love it when he does that.
yeah. Like people would hear me sing like, what language is she speaking? I'm like, well, this is what it sounds like to me.
And that's what it sounds like to him. I know.
Mhm.
It's so cute. We love it when he does that.
He's so
Yeah.
cute.
And then like, cause Apple Music now has like some of the songs will show the lyrics, and I'm like,
Yes.
oh, those are the lyrics. Time I thought it was this.
I try to teach Zach. I'll
Yeah.
show him the name of the song, and then he'll kind of get when the chorus comes. Oh, that's what they're saying.
I write out the words sometimes. I write out
Yeah.
the words.
That's one of my favorite things is to listen to Zach sing. I swear, he's so cute.
I write out the words with him sometimes and like clarify
Yeah.
to help him.
But yeah, I'll say, see, Zach, that's the name of the song.
And then he's just like, whatever, mom. He's at a stage right now where I cannot do anything right. I can't do anything right.
And I can't do anything wrong.
Yeah, Dave can't do anything wrong, and mom can't do anything right.
That's pretty much the way it is.
I heard he's going to you said overnight summer camp. Like what is that for him?
It's like so in the daytime when we work, he goes to an adult day facility that helps him with independent living skills.
Yeah.
They work on independent living, they work on like shopping, money, what else? They volunteer, they do all sorts of it's a wonderful program. It's kind of like, I don't even know what it's like an IEP, but it's an adult IEP kind of a thing. We have goals, and the focus is that someday he will be living on his own, whatever his capacity is. We want him to be the best he can be.
But the overnight is just
the overnight
Zach,
is a continuation of that camp. It's an overnight, but he absolutely loves it. So
I think they have parties and dancing.
Yeah, it's just a part.
Like
it's just a big fun. Yeah, they have overnight. They have food. They have parties. They have dances. They have, and on holidays they'll have a holiday. So that's like they have like lists like to get on there for like Thanksgiving and Halloween and Christmas. They have big dinners and Halloween parties, and it's like camp, but it's a whole weekend. So it's kind of a respite for the parents. So the parents can kind of go on date nights or whatever. But
Zach loves to get away from us for a night.
Yeah. All sorts of disabilities. But his friends go, and they have karaoke, and on Thanksgiving though they make dinner for us. We go the next morning and they make dinner.
But
for
us. In September, this will be the first time he's going to do 2 nights
because of COVID. But COVID, we haven't done it for a couple of years because of COVID.
But he only used to do 1 night, like a Friday night. But this is going to be 2 nights, so it'll be interesting to see how he likes it.
But it's been 2 years since he's done it because of COVID.
Yeah,
He's not.
He's
going to
be excited.
Yeah.
But it'll be the first time he did 2 nights, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and the camp counselors are close to his own age, so it's the volunteer. I don't know if they get paid or if they're volunteers, but they're college kids, and it's just a lot of fun. And mom and dad aren't there, and
Sounds like it's fun for him.
yeah.
I didn't know if I was like, is it something to do with trains or something? I didn't know like you did like.
Zach is really social. Really social.
He doesn't say much, but he's very.
Yeah, he likes to be with his peers. He likes to be with his friends.
Yeah. Females mostly.
No, he likes to be with his friends. He likes to be with his friends. He has some close friends. He has.
I know.
He has some really good guy friends he likes to be with too.
Would Zach want to work with trains someday for his a career?
Yes, absolutely. And we're hoping that in Cincinnati, they're called the red, are they the red hat or red? No, they have the red. What are they? Amtrak has like a red. I don't know, red something. I can't remember. It's like, well, it's like a team. They help, they volunteer, but they also hire people with special needs. And they don't have it right now in Cincinnati, but we're hoping that they bring it back, because then Zach could work for them. But they don't. I know they have it in Chicago right now, but they don't have it in Cincinnati again. I don't know why they pulled out, but yes, we're hoping he can work at Cincinnati Amtrak soon again. But they're just not very busy right now. I don't know why.
You guys really aren't that far from me then. I'm in like the Dayton area.
Oh, you're in Dayton?
Oh, okay.
Well, not but like around that area. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so like you guys aren't that far.
We drove through your construction-infested roads on the way up here.
We're in vacation in Michigan right now.
They're doing construction on 75 again there through Dayton.
They've been doing construction Zach's whole entire life in Dayton.
Well, they were done for a while, I thought.
My family's from Michigan. We're in Michigan shirts.
Oh, nice.
Very, very happy about last year.
Yes.
like my dad's a Ohio State fan, so I'm like texting him like, well.
I get it a lot down here. Well, I'm in Michigan now, but
we're up here right now.
we're up here.
Yeah. What are his favorite and least favorite foods?
Well,
His
favorite's probably cheese pizza and chicken. Loves chicken, any kind. Least favorite food, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to.
Well, you guys kind of know.
Whatever he says no to. Yeah. What do we get him trying to eat? What do we try to get him to eat here?
Oh, we had the chaya. I didn't like the chaya, the Vietnamese.
No, just while we were up here. Yeah, last night we tried to get him to eat something, and I can't remember what it was.
We didn't know he didn't.
He ate pork, but he refuses.
There's
certain things that are.
I know.
The texture are just not.
Right, that was like
mashed potatoes.
He will not eat mashed.
He will not
Really?
No, he gags on mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
I will. So people have asked us, "Will you try this? Will you try that?" So he trusts us, and that's why, how do we get him to eat so many things? And we've built trust with him, and we won't ask him to try spicy foods. He does not trust spicy foods. We're not going to ask him to try spicy foods. We know that he likes bland foods. He likes tan foods, tan, white. There's a certain type of food he likes. And mashed potatoes are a no-go, ever. He gags on it. So I think it physically hurts him. So I'm not going to ask him to, there's just certain things that I'm not going to ask him to do because, so mashed potatoes is like, no. So I don't know what it does to him, but I'm not going to.
That was like
hurt him.
That was part of my next question of it. Is there certain like foods, like aside from allergy reasons, like because of like diet or anything, as far as that?
I'm sorry.
As far as like diet or anything, like is there foods that he doesn't want like for me, like I have to stay away from dairy.
Yeah, he's gluten and casein free.
Well,
although we cheat sometimes.
We cheat a lot. When he was younger, he was completely gluten and casein free. Absolutely gluten and casein free. And it really, really helped him a lot. But since he's gotten older, we've kind of cheated here and there, and he seems to be able to handle it a lot better now that he's older. When he was younger, if he got into it at all, he was just like headaches and stomach aches, and it was like he had a lot of caffeine. You could tell if he got into it at all, you could tell. It was like he was like, if he was at camp and he got into gluten or casein, he'd come back like, I'd text him, like, what did he eat? It was like he had like a ton of caffeine. He was off the wall.
Jumping off the wall, yeah, bouncing off the walls.
But now it's like a little bit, but not half as bad. He's much more tolerant to it now. But it's that he doesn't have it a lot. He just has a little bit here and there, But
candy mostly.
but we're careful. We're careful about it. Like we're on vacation or whatever, and but we're good about bringing. We've adapted so much now that we're used to bringing his food with us now, you know.
Does he try to like if he doesn't like something like I don't like it because of blah, like whatever, like because it's hot, because I don't like the texture. Like, does he like try to explain that?
He's like, no, thank
He's just
you.
like, no.
Or he'll say ooh. He'll say
Adamant
ew.
no.
Or ew.
Or yeah, ew.
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 So yeah.
I know, like I can't have like tomatoes and oranges and stuff, but I can have like ketchup and like tomato sauce or something. But I can't have like the actual like seeds kind of things like that. Like fries fall. It's like because it's like born with acid reflux or something, so I can't have like a lot of kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Does it cause pain?
Um, kind of like if I try to swallow it, it doesn't want to go down like smoothly, like kind of like a kind of
Yeah.
thing going on.
Acid reflux too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like that we are trying to be picky. It's just like seriously, I can't
Yeah.
swallow it.
Yeah.
So that's like with me, like ever since I was even like little, like I would try foods, even like really weird ones or something, like really exotic stuff too, like oh yeah, I'll try like any like shrimp, lobster, crab, whatever. Squid, I'll try that. Like I just tried anything when I was younger.
Yeah. Zach
Yeah.
is
That really helps with the acid reflux. I mean,
Yeah.
thank you for telling us that. That really helps because I don't know. I mean, it took me a while to even find out he had acid reflux. We went to a gastroenterologist and everything, to find that out. Because I'm like, there's something, that's the first thing you said, he's not eating, let's go to a doctor, see find out what's going on. And he was losing all this weight. So then he sent us to a gastroenterologist and, he's like, well, let's try this pill. It's just like, okay, I don't really like the idea of just giving him a pill, but he's like, I think he may be having, acid reflux. And then it really helped him. So he's like, well, I think that's what's going on.
Right.
So yeah, I'm like if you don't know what's going on, if he's in pain.
Right. Right.
But but you're thinking he's not eating acidic foods. But that makes sense. That's why he likes really bland food.
Yeah. Because there's not a bunch of extra like stuff in like seeds or anything. Like it's just kind of there, like or something.
Right. Yeah, and he will eat. I mean, he likes ketchup. He likes ketchup on everything.
Yeah. Like there's nothing like
so he's moved to mustard more.
It's pretty much the same thing.
But like orange juice and stuff, like I like even like I'm like it says no pulp here. I'm like I am not taking that risk.
Yeah.
No, he won't do oranges. He'll do apples. He'll do apples, but not apple juice or anything like that. Just
Not apple juice.
no. He drinks water
That's it.
exclusively.
Exclusively. He won't drink anything but water.
We try to get him to drink other things. He drinks protein shakes, chocolate milk.
Well, it's not milk. It's
dairy free.
Dairy-free, gluten-free. It's like a
it's non-dairy chocolate milk or non-dairy chocolate whatever. And we make protein shakes out of it. He likes that. But other than that, he drinks water and that's all he wants. I mean, we'll offer him a soda to see if he'll drink it. And he just,
like
nope, no thank you.
It's like caffeine.
Yeah.
She was just saying.
What?
His aunt, when we FaceTime with his aunt, she talks and we just see like this, her nose and we're like, Aunt,
You gotta move the camera.
Get the camera down a little bit. Oh, hi, honey. How are you? Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything else I had. Let me see. Are there any other types of special interests that he has besides like the trains and beetles?
He loves to play sports.
He does.
Really enjoys. I mean, And it's not so much the
Oh.
competition; it's just the camaraderie and being with his friends. And he loves to like just him and I golfing. It's not exciting enough for him. He's got to have my brothers or one of his cousins. Um, but he's really good. But he's not competitive. He doesn't have a competitive bone in his body.
So I could care less.
He could care less if he, he's very good, but if he's having a bad day, it doesn't affect him one bit.
Dave, on the other hand, is competitive and gets
Affects
upset.
me more than it does him.
And Zach doesn't play well. Dave gets upset, and Zach's just like, whatever, I don't care. I'm just having a good time. It's hilarious. I'm just going to read some of the hello from Norfolk. Oh, wait. Hello from Norfolk, UK. I have a steam train running from the,
At the end of my garden,
I often think of
Zach when it blows its whistle.
I'd read some of that. I don't know if anyone had any questions or anything, but
Yeah, I was hoping if anybody had any questions.
What is the adult daycare like over there for autism? It's pretty
hot and miss here,
yeah.
and depends on what county you live in. I have a few years of my son who has autism still being at school yet. The adult daycare like over there. Well, it's not for autism. I don't know what it is. Well, you're in Dayton, right?
Yes.
You said you're in Dayton. So we have the adult day. Zach's in it, like I was saying,
Special needs. It's not just autism.
No, it's not just autism. It's adult daycare. It's adult day living facility that they go to where they live. They work for independent living. And his isn't the only one. We have a couple of them in our area. And Zach goes to his, and they have the adult day living where he works on independent living. They go shopping. They go downtown. They do all sorts of things all day long.
Yeah.
And he has a goals that he works on every year. We recheck every year and they're really helpful.
Talk to the camera.
Oh, sorry. And then I know that a couple of his friends go work on a farm they don't want to do what Zach's doing. They want to do the other one. The other ones go to a farm, which they really like. The farm one, where they work on a living farm. I don't know. There's a couple of them just in our county. Ours is county to county in Ohio. I think our independent living, our daycare, we don't call them daycare facilities. We call them independent living, or what do we call them? We call them, they're not independent living, they're called
assisted living?
No, they're not called assistant living. They're called what are they called? Help me. They're called
whatever.
I don't know.
They're called like adult day facilities. They're called adult day facilities where they go from like 9 to 5. It depends on what you want. If you want to go to an adult day facility and then come home in the day,
at night,
or if you want to go to it, if you don't want them living with you, which we encourage in America for your family to stay together, but they do have independent living facilities. There's all different types of arrangements. We're working on Zach being as independent as possible. So we're hoping someday that he can live on his own or live with a friend. That's what we're working towards. That's our goal right now. So, but, yeah.
Does he talk about that? Like, does he talk about, like, I want to, like, have my own apartment or anything? Like,
not yet.
No, but we're hoping, but I would like to have him, like, I know, what kid wants to live with their mom forever, right? So when he gets to that point, I want to make sure he has all the skills that he needs. So it's not like, well, I don't want to live with you anymore, but you don't have the skills, so I want him to make sure that when he's at that point, because he's already like getting tired of being around mom and doesn't want to sit next to mom and doesn't want to have anything to do with mom. So I know that when he gets to that point, I'll be like, okay, you have everything you need. Here you go, but he's already very independent and he likes to be with his friends and he's very social. And yeah, I think there will be a point where he's going to be like, I don't want to live here anymore, Mom. I want to look and be somewhere else. So, I mean, it'll break my heart, but I think we'll see, and his friends, even the last couple of years, there have been parents that have talked to me and said, hey, could Zach live with, my son, or, and we're just not ready for that yet. So I mean, there have been conversations. So we'll see, you know.
I don't know if I caught it or not in the videos, but does he try to cook like foods? Like, does
He will use a microwave.
And we're working on that at camp.
Yeah,
I really don't want him to do that at home yet.
Not doing an oven or anything yet.
Yeah, but we're working on that at camp. Sandwiches, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But not stove.
Not yet. Not yet.
But Zach is a rule person. So if he makes his own rules too. If you have a rule, that is it. And you have to be careful because you cannot change it. I mean, and that's like it. And if you want to change it, it will take forever to change it back. So let's say we have shoes in the front. We have like a little, like, what do you call it? Like a little nook for our shoes. And that's where the shoes go. That's where the shoes go. So like if we take our shoes off in the house, he will pick them up and put them in the shoe nook. I mean, we can never change the shoe nook. I mean, it's like we can't find our shoes sometimes. We know they're in the shoe nook. I mean, it's
Zach's.
It's the
been
rule
enacted
book.
into Zach's law.
It's the Zach law. I mean, it's not our house. We just live in it. It's Zach's house. We just live in it. I mean, yeah. So right now we're having a discussion about where my lotion goes because I want my lotion in the bathroom, but he decided the lotion goes in my room. So it's like we have this argument constantly back and forth where the lotion goes. Like I'll take it and put it in the bathroom, and then all of a sudden it reappears in my bedroom. I mean, it's just like this constant back and forth because that's Zach law.
I'm kind of like that too. Like with my mom, I'm like, no, I want this here. I want this right here. No, I want it over here.
Well, if we want to move a picture or something, we have to make it so that it was his decision, you know. Exactly. You think this would work out over here? Yeah, and then it's okay.
It's okay.
But don't you dare just move it without, you know, Zach's knowledge.
And I will hear about it forever. Like ever if I make a decision without him.
I can't believe you did that.
Yes. I will get yelled at all night. And it's not even really words. It's just like it's like, I know, Zach. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did that. I'm sorry.
Even if you like put it back to how it was or something, you'll still hear it.
Yeah.
It's just going to process. It's just him processing
the
change. You know, just going through the change of processing that change. Yeah.
He's even that way with the dogs. Like I'd say, Dak, the dogs need to chew on the bones. They need to chew on the bones, and he'll let them chew on them for a little bit, and then he'll take them away. Like that's enough. And he's such a sticker.
They have their time limits.
Yeah.
Like my mom's like, "Where's her toys in your room for the cat?" And I'm like, I cleaned up my room. She's like, "Would you put the toys out so you can play with them?" Like it's just on my floor. And I'm like,
so it bothers you that it's on the floor?
Sometimes it just like depends. So, like I'm like sleeping or something, and it's just like I'm just trying to get stuff out of the way. Like like I'm just trying to straighten up. Like, does he have like when it's like a specific time, like it is it is 12 o'clock. I eat lunch at 12 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He definitely has a schedule.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like I'm more flexible when it's like time, but yet I still have like routine or something. Like as far as like, no, I have to do this at some point during the day.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
he's not like it's not.
No.
Yeah. I mean
Right.
He just knows around noon it's lunchtime. It's not, you know, the same time every day, but
yeah. Like I used to be in bed by 10, but like my job, like when I started working there, he's like, "Okay, you're gonna work 2 10 shifts sometimes." I'm like, "What?" It's like I usually go to bed And then so now like I had to adjust my routine into like, okay, because by the time I get home and stuff, I still wind down, and so I won't wind down till like after midnight.
Yeah.
Because like I like watch something and to calm myself down from my shift. And so
Do you
I
have a difficult time sleeping?
not really unless I have anxiety like for something, but yeah, pretty much it's okay.
Okay.
I'm kind of an early bird and a night owl, so that's
So
fun.
I feel like I'm getting more about this conversation than you are. Did you have a difficult time sleeping when you were younger?
I don't think so. My mom actually said I was like a heavy sleeper. Like she said one time we had a tornado thing going on, and she said, "You slept through it. I just had to pick you up and carry you down to the basement."
Really?
I was like, "Wow."
Zach can sleep through it. Zach can sleep. Now, he can sleep through anything in any position. He can still do that. But when he was little, and I think he's still like this to this day, I think he has difficulty sleeping. Like he would only sleep like 4 hours at night, and that was difficult. But when he's out, he's out.
Yeah.
And I think he still has difficulty sleeping. I think it's better. I think the diet really helps with sleeping. You know, the
Right.
I think it really helps.
Right.
I think the routine really helps. I think the silence. I mean, there's things in his environment that really helps him.
Right. Like I think because maybe like that sound because I already was asleep, so I was fine. But like when I was at college and I was trying to go to bed during the time that I wanted to, and I would hear like girls in the hallway or something like making noise, and I'm like, it's very hard to get to sleep when
Yes.
you guys are making racket.
Sensory really help. Like,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, and it was like, I'm like, guys, it is like 1 a.m. I have a 9 class. Guys, be quiet. Yeah, I tried a roommate, but I was early bird. She was a night out because she like came in at 11 o'clock and she would turn on the light, start her homework and stuff at night. I'm like, I am trying to sleep.
Wow, I can't even imagine. That must
And then
have
I would wake up at like 7:30 in the morning for because I had a morning class, and she'd be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm getting ready."
Yeah.
A couple weeks, I had to get my own dorm.
Yeah, this is not working.
I was like, "Oh, way I could have it." I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't stay there though, but I was there long enough.
Yeah.
I was just there like 2.5 years. Yeah.
What were the first signs of Zach? What were the first signs of Zach? I work with a lot of children and documenting their behaviors. What were the first signs of Zach?
I guess first signs that he was autistic.
I'm assuming.
Age 2. I mean,
Well, he wasn't talking, and I was saying he's not talking, and a lot of my family members were like, "Oh, well, you know, I'm adopted, so I know my birth family. I met them when I was 19, and they were saying, oh, well, you know, so and so was a late talker, and you know, my adopted family was like, oh, you know, well, maybe, you know, he's just a late talker. And I'm like, and I really felt like something was up. Something was wrong. I just felt like I was missing something, you know. And my adopted mom, and I now look back. She's gone now, but her and I now used to joke. We're saying all the things we thought were so cool about Zach, we then later found out it was an autistic tendency. All the cute things we liked about him, like, this is so cute. We love this about him. And we're like, it was an autistic tendency. We just didn't pick it up, you know, because he was so independent, and he was, you know, he was so like could play by himself. So, whoa, you know, there were clues that he wasn't like all the other kids, you know, and hello, but yeah, I was a first time mom. I was 19. I didn't know what I was doing, and he was diagnosed with PDD-NOS at first, which was back then. What they don't have that anymore. It's called pervasive developmental disorder no other symptoms. I think that's what it is.
Hmm.
But they don't have that anymore. It's all on the spectrum. But and that's when I started. But then I was glad. I was glad he got a diagnosis. Then I felt like, okay, now what do we do? Now where do we go from here? I knew he wasn't just a late talker. How do I help him? What do I need to do? And I kind of felt like then there were no resource. Well, I didn't really like the resources I was getting. They kind of threw him into being overwhelmed. They threw him into like a Head Start program. I love Zach the way he was. Let's put it that way. He was a happy kid. He just didn't talk. And he just was like, he just did his thing. He was his own little happy little self. And they threw him into a Head Start program. And it was very overwhelming. He didn't know what was going on. He didn't understand. He didn't understand with instructions.
Take a shower.
Okay.
You take a shower, Zach?
Yeah, come on.
There was too much. You want to say hi real quick?
Yeah.
There was too much sensory stuff going on. Here, want to pop in?
Hi.
Hello.
Good. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
What are you doing, Zach?
Jefferson. Shop.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
going shopping today?
Yeah.
What are you going to buy?
Shirt.
Are you going to buy a shirt?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. His aunt takes him shopping whenever we come up here, and she goes a little too far with it.
He looks forward to that
Yeah.
all year long.
All year long. This is his Christmas today. Today is his Christmas.
Oh, jeez.
Yes. He was overwhelmed. He became. Zach, can you shut the door?
Yeah.
Zach, can you come here?
Shut
Shut that door.
Thank you,
Thanks,
buddy.
babe. Oh, that's nice. I love this so much. I'm high functioning. Wait. So much. I have sensory issues, especially around food. High functioning neurodivergent adult. Love your journey. Was like, oh, thank you so much. Yeah, this is when we put him in Head Start. He didn't understand. He became very violent. He started biting. It was just too much. And I said, I can't. This is not right. I didn't like it. I wanted to pull him out, and I found a program. It was it was called the Sunrise Program. It was and preface this with, this was 27 years ago or 25 years ago. This is when it was very alternative. This is before it was child focused, was very, I was a hippie. I was, this was alternative. This is, what are you doing? Everyone needs to do this mainstream thing. Everything's behavior modification. Everything's, the teachers were like, what are you doing? Your child will never talk. You have to do it this way. The at-home program was totally child-focused, very zoned in on going with them, going into, allowing them to be themselves. They call them isms. They're going in with them, allowing them to be them, and just joining with them. And turning off all technology and allowing them to be themselves, and making this world so much fun that they want to talk. It was just kind of that acceptance. And this was totally new, totally what?
TC.
Hi, TC. How are you? Good to see you. It's one of Zach's friends.
Oh.
We can't wait for basketball either. He was talking probably within a couple weeks. He started saying words within a couple weeks. It was just that whole and the teacher actually cornered my mom. The teacher that he was going to, when I pulled Zach out, cornered my mom at a Walmart and said to my mom that I was hurting my child. I mean, she just said the most horrible things. I was hurting my child. Really was like horrible to my mom.
Oh my.
And my mom was like, I'm gonna go with my daughter on this one. I'm gonna have faith in her. And I was like 21 at the time. My mom was like, I'm gonna go with my daughter. I have faith in her that what she's doing is right. And and they're like, well, your daughter's wrong. Yeah, it was a hard step. At 21, it was a hard step. But he started talking like within a couple of weeks. And back then we did an elimination diet, which back then gluten-free diet, milk-free diet, that wasn't, and we were in the middle of nowhere. So like that was not even a thing back then. And we took him off red dye, chocolate, sugar. I mean, everything we were doing were just so, and everyone was like, you're crazy. What are you doing? You're not, you guys are so weird. You were saying to us, and now everybody's doing it. It makes me laugh.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like all these diets are kind of like more known now. Like, oh, okay, like I said, like I stay away from like dairy and stuff. Like a lot of people do those things now.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so many things. People were so like mean to us when we started doing those things. It makes me laugh because the people that were mean to us are now on these diets, and I'm like, I got a tape recorder from the time you said it.
Well, because like people didn't understand, like it wasn't more known of like the diets being for your mental health back then. Like that it was just more like oh, I need to lose weight or something.
Right.
No,
The gut, the
brain.
stomach brain
Yes.
connection.
Yes.
Yeah. And we were just learning about it, and yeah.
Right. Because like people be like, oh yeah, why don't you do like for me like why don't you do like this is good for you, like, well, because like if I have that, like it's gonna cause me like more like anxiety or something, like
Right. And we were diving in, like we were all in.
right.
Because it wasn't about me changing him, it was about me helping him be the best he could be. Yeah, I just wanted him to be his best. I want him to feel good, and I want him to be happy. And that was where my mindset was. And I hope he is.
Anybody have any questions?
I think we're doing pretty. I mean,
No, I don't think so.
I have a September birthday, and my mom held me back from starting kindergarten due to social skills and sensory issues. She said it was the best tub she ever did. I do still have sensory issues at 34. I absolutely love Zach and your family. Oh, I take it this is on mine, not yours. Is that right?
Oh no, okay, no, I see it. It comes on both of ours.
Okay. I don't know if you're single.
Yeah. I just have to scroll up to see it.
I'm so happy you was and still are so strong. You're an incredible lady. Oh, thank you. Okay.
I was held back in kindergarten because we had to do the other teacher that was there because the other teacher didn't like understand my like I guess needs or something. Like I wasn't grasping anything, but then the other one was like, no, I can get it for her. Well, that's interesting that she brought that up.
Well, it must have been difficult too. You have a different perspective being a female and not having that typical autism.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because everybody was like more focused on like the males and stuff. Like when females had a okay, like no, we get it too.
Right.
What about genders?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's really coming out just recently how much of a struggle the females had, all during growing up because they just it was such a focus on the males.
Right. But even like people like I mean there are female stories of it like Temple Grandin and stuff. I mean she was autistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Temple Grandin.
Yeah. I met her at she spoke at my college.
Oh, nice.
She did?
Yeah. So I have her book. She signed it.
Nice. We watched the movie.
What was she like?
I mean, I only met her briefly, but I mean, she's nice, and she was just being more like really like informative. She was talking about the animal science and things like that, like for the
All about the animal science.
yeah, her what she does. I don't really remember much of it. It's hard to like okay, me like when I'm in like building and like an auditorium kind of setting, it's hard for me to focus
Right.
and and like that was one reason why I didn't like my college and stuff. I was like, okay, there's way too many people in here. It's dark in here, and I can't like really focus on what's being taught.
A lot of sensory going on.
Yeah, yeah. It's like just like, but like I don't know why like in high school and stuff. I mean, fine as far as that, but I don't know why college was different with that. I don't know. That was it for my questions. Did you guys have any questions?
I think we're good.
No, my head's cut off.
Dang it, Vera.
I think I did a little better than my last live with like because my mom was watching my live and she was like, Hannah, like this part is like cut off. Like
Yeah.
you're like not in it.
Well, I think you look great.
Shower, my man? That was quick.
Well, thank you so much. This actually helped me. I think I learned a lot from talking to you today.
Thank you.
No problem. It's nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Bye.
I can do it again.
Yeah, let's do this again sometime.
Yeah. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.